It's time to do some makeup. Ah! Hi beauties, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Y'all, I'm so freaking excited because today we are starting a new little fun thing here on my channel where I'm gonna be diving into other people's makeup routines. I'm so excited for this just because I love watching people's other makeup routines, even if we don't have the same skin type, all that other stuff. Like, I just love it. And plus, I've been struggling with my makeup a little bit lately. You know what I mean? Like, my base has just not been basing correctly. The last two times I did my makeup, I actually did like it quite a bit. But other than that, maybe my skin's just going through a funky thing. I don't know. I think maybe we could find a new makeup routine doing this little series. Before we dive in though, if you haven't already, make sure that you press that subscribe button and post notification bell so you can get notified every time I upload a new video, baby. Also, if you haven't already and you're really into makeup tutorials, makeup unboxings, good things like that, you can check out my Instagram and TikTok. They are linked down below for y'all. Now, immediately, I knew when I started this series that I wanted to start with my beautiful Aunt KK, okay? This woman right here, y'all give it all to her right now. Give her a round of applause. This is the woman that got me into makeup in the first place. This is the woman that inspired me to chase my dreams. This is one of my biggest role models in my life right here. I love this woman with my whole heart. Literally, my aunt was the first one that ever drew in my eyebrows. If I can find a picture, I'm gonna ask her if she has a picture. If I can find a picture, I will insert it right here. I was scared for my life. They were big. They were big, KK. They were big. But for the time, they slayed. Like 2016 era, those brows slayed, okay? Anyway, she sent me over tons and tons of videos of her makeup routine, y'all. I have them all saved right here. I'm so excited. I'm gonna be putting little clips of her videos in here so we can follow along and listen to her. Honestly, I have tried to convince her a million times to start a TikTok, start an Instagram, do reviews on makeup, because this woman just knows what she's talking about. She is so smart when it comes to makeup. She literally has taught me a lot of the things that I freaking know and I love today, and I just love talking to her about makeup. We talk about makeup all the time. We talk about trying new things. I tell her the new things that I try and if I like it. Like, she is just my makeup bestie, okay? I remember back in the day also, she was the first one that ever took me to MAC. Oh my god, my aunt was the first one, the one that introduced me to MAC Cosmetics. What a queen. She's such a queen. No, but literally, she was the one that taught me back in the day, if you kept your empty MAC containers, if you got 6 of them, you could go back into the store and get like a full-size lipstick. And that was the first time I ever bought like high-end makeup products, was at MAC Cosmetics with my aunt. Like, I was obsessed with their brow pencil. I don't know if they still have it, but I was obsessed with that and I bought several of those. I can tell you what though, me and my aunt, we definitely do our makeup a lot differently than we used to, so I'm very excited to dive into like every single detail of her makeup. I obviously see her in her makeup all the time, and honestly we do get ready sometimes together when we're like going to do things and stuff, but I've never actually seen her doing an in-depth tutorial, so I'm very excited. She's so well spoken too. KK, start you a TikTok, girl, please. The girlies need you. Now, this is my first time doing a video kind of like this, so I'm a little worried about the editing, but I'm gonna be trying to play some of her clips right here while I'm also watching it on my phone. I'm not that tech savvy, y'all, as much as I would like to think I am. I am not, so hopefully I can edit this video right. Also, I do not have all the same makeup products that she has, so I obviously won't be using the exact same things, but I'm gonna try to go in with like the exact same formulas almost. She has super oily skin though, and I have super dry skin, so I just know I might not end up liking this base so much, but her base always does look flawless. Let's get into this, y'all, okay?
I do not know how you do this. This is a little stressful.
It is a little stressful.
Just got done applying my base.
Okay, let's get into this base. We're skipping brows and we're going straight into base. Y'all know I always start with my brows. And I'm a little worried because her brows are so full and beautiful. I don't know if she does much with them, so we might just end up with these brows today.
Start off with the...
Oh, La Roche, we love her. I do not have that. I do not have that. I do have La Roche-Posay sunscreen, so I could go in with that, but she has the tinted sunscreen, so I think I'm gonna go in with my Sonage, because this is a tinted sunscreen. It's the Roux Tinted Day Screen with SPF 30. We're gonna start with this for moisturizing and prepping the face. Making sure I get this literally everywhere, and y'all, don't forget your neck. Why are y'all always skipping out on the neck? Come on now. I love the smell of this stuff. Oh, it's so heavenly. It just smells like clean. I love it. I love Sonnage or Sonnage. I always say it wrong. Okay.
But I do love it. Does not stop me from buying it.
Me, literally with half the things in my makeup. Do not let the price, but it will not stop me, okay?
First moisturizing, right? I use CeraVe moisturizer.
Oh shit!
I have an eye cream. Put on the eye cream. Let that.
Y'all, I completely missed a step. Already. This is a moisturizer and like a tinted day cream, so I'm gonna just use this for my moisturizer today. But for my eye cream, I am gonna go in with my tried and true, my Herbivore Supernova Brightening Eye Cream. I love this stuff, if you can't tell. I really need to repurchase. Talk about loving a product but not loving the price. Really, the only reason why I skipped it is because I was trying to start from the beginning of her tutorial, and this is like a step that I never skip. I usually am always going in with an eye cream as prep before my makeup. I just feel like it makes the under eyes look a lot better. My eyes are super creasy anyways. It just gives it a little bit better of a prep for the concealer, if you know what I mean. Plus, my skin is super dry, so I'm gonna moisturize as much of my skin before I start laying makeup on top of it anyways. She sent me all of her videos on Snapchat, so I went and I put all the videos together, so hopefully we can watch it a lot smoother now. Let's see what she's done.
That settled for a little bit.
She says that she does let her moisturizer and her eye cream settle in for a little bit before she goes in with the sunscreen. And honestly, I like to do that as well, but sometimes I feel like I don't let my eye cream or my moisturizer sit in for long enough. So definitely take yourself about 5-6 minutes to let that stuff really sink into the skin before you start applying your makeup, because I feel like it just applies a lot better. Sometimes it can start getting a little flaky if you don't let that stuff like really settle in, if you know what I mean.
And then I apply my sunscreen. And then once
We got that.
Applying my sunscreen, I apply my color corrector, which is
Color corrector! Oh yes.
LA Girl Pro Concealer.
Oh, that is one of the best concealers in the drugstore, honestly. And they have the best range.
And then I just go over my whole face and apply my foundation, which is tried and true double wear.
Ah, the double wear. She literally she has told me this for years, that the double wear was her tried and true. And honestly, back in high school, I probably would have rocked the shit out of this foundation every single day. But my skin is so freaking like iffy nowadays with the dryness and everything that I just don't think that it would work for me on a daily basis. But I know the coverage is freaking gorgeous. I gotta see if I can find a foundation that matches that. And this baby really is her tried and true. Watch.
I've tried other ones. This is the only thing that holds up to my oils, like, and I feel like it still looks like skin-like. It doesn't, it's not makeup-y. Like, it can definitely be a makeup-y if you want it to. This is full coverage. I definitely shear it out.
Okay, so she says it's full coverage. She shears it out, and I like that. I love, like, more than anything nowadays, I really like a skin tint over a foundation. I just feel like it works for my skin a lot better. So let's see what we can grab together. Face Bond Mami, this one is very self-setting and super full coverage. I think we'll go in with this one today. I really love this foundation, but my dry skin hates it, let me tell you. And then as for the color corrector, I do not have that color corrector specifically, but I'm gonna go in with my tried and true, my favorite, which is this Smashbox Becca one. I really love this. It's the under eye brightening cream. This is my second thing of it. Like, I love this stuff, and with my undertones, I have like a lot of red skin, so usually with color correcting under my eyes, I like to go in with something a little pinky, a little bit brightening, you know what I mean? I wanted to see how she applies stuff as well, so maybe she'll show us applying the foundation.
Putting it on because I want people judging me, but I do it with my hands. I do it with my hands. I use my fingers. Best tools God gave you right here.
Okay, period. Okay, period. She applies her foundation with her fingers. Now, I get a little bit scared about that just because of how much my face breaks out. Like, even with my brushes, too. I feel like sometimes if I don't wash my brushes the way I'm supposed to or religiously, my face will just have a bad day, okay? So, I usually apply everything with a brush, so this is definitely going to be a little bit different for me, applying everything with my finger. I think the only thing that I apply with my finger is literally, like, like shimmer eyeshadow just because you get the best payoff from it. But I'm excited about this, honestly, because maybe we'll get a good payoff from everything else. I don't know. And also maybe like the oils from my finger will help me not be so dry. I don't freaking know. We'll see how this looks. I feel like applying with my fingers, I end up looking splotchy somewhere. I don't know why, but applying with the fingers, it probably is easier if you have like a fuller coverage foundation to sheer it out a little bit more. I am gonna try to go in with not a lot of this because this is super full coverage and I want to sheer it out as much as possible. Let's apply, baby. Oh, this feels really weird. I feel like I'm applying my skincare. I will say, I do kind of like this trick for fuller coverage foundations because honestly, it looks like I'm putting a skin tint on my skin right now. Like, it looks really good. Maybe this is a way that I can actually wear this foundation on a regular, you know, applying with my fingers. I'm gonna go in with just a tad bit more in the areas where I'm super red, like my cheeks, just because I want to cover up that redness just a bit more. I like the patting motion more than the swiping motion, but with my hands, I don't know, it just feels weird for some reason. And girl, ain't nobody judging you for applying your makeup with your hands, okay? Everybody can apply their makeup and do their makeup any way they want to, okay? Your makeup looks beautiful, so shoot, you must be doing something right. Honestly, I might steal that technique too. I might steal it for more fuller cover foundations. I'm shook because honestly, this foundation, I love it, but I also feel like it makes your face look a little bit freaking cakey. And this way, oh my gosh, I feel like I just have a skin tint on. This is really pretty, KK. You're onto something, queen. You're onto something. The only thing that would annoy me about this is me having to go and run and wash my hands every 10 seconds. Because if not, I'm going to get this foundation on my Taylor Swift. That ain't happening. Now, the part, I don't know how much powder she uses, but that's the part that's going to scare me with this foundation is the powder. Because I feel like my smile lines get so rough when I start with the freaking powder. So hopefully she goes light with it because I need light, okay? Knowing that she's oily, she probably does use a little bit of powder though. This is like really giving skin right now though. I'm impressed. I might actually use this foundation this summer. Like, I was a little bit nervous about it, but I might actually use it this way this summer. I'm excited!
I'm not wearing concealer.
Ah! That's my worst nightmare, honestly.
So I just, again, like I said, I use double wear, so it's full coverage. I feel like it covers it enough. Like, I'm just going to work.
That makes sense.
I just feel like it helps me achieve my everyday look better.
Okay.
If I skip the concealer stuff.
Okay, that makes sense. I usually don't put foundation under my eyes because I skip that part just for concealer, but it makes sense to go in with a little bit of color corrector and just your foundation under your eyes because honestly, before I got into concealer, all I did was foundation on my face in the first place. When I'm doing a full face of makeup, most of the time I do have concealer on. I do like wearing concealer on a daily basis, but those days that I want to like sheer out my makeup a little bit more or have like a little to no makeup kind of day, you know what I mean? I do like to just go in with the Becca under eye corrector like we use, kind of like today, and honestly it brightens it up a lot. Obviously you can still see a little bit of the hues peeking through, but it does brighten it up, and that's really what I'm looking for in a concealer anyways, is to just brighten up the under eyes. So we are skipping concealer today. Let's see what the next step is.
In lieu of that, I do make sure to powder.
Powder!
Elf Halo Glow Setting Powder.
What? I didn't even know that was a thing.
It gives it, right, like it brightens this enough to where it's making all that smooth.
Ooh, that did brighten really good. Maybe I need to try that powder. I do not have the e.l.f. Halo Glow powder. My tried and true powder is actually the Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom, and I feel like the Cherry Blossom is really what gives it, well, the pink shade of it really is what gives your eyes the brightness that you need. That is the powder that I'm gonna go in with today, but I do kind of want to see, I see that she's applying with a brush, and that's a lot different for me because I apply it with a powder puff. So I want to see what it's gonna look like when I apply it with the brush, but I also want to see if she powders her whole entire face or just under her eyes. So let me see.
Nothing too crazy.
Okay, a little bit on her chin, right here, forehead.
Powder my T-zone.
T-zone, that makes sense. That's exactly what I used to do when I had like more oily skin than I do now, because my skin is like deathly dry. But that's kind of what I used to do when I would set my face, is I would just set my T-zone pretty much just to absorb those oils a bit. I did put some of this in a different cap just because I do not like when this thing gets almost empty. It's hard to get every last bit of powder out. I'm just gonna kind of swirl this around in here, but I do want to tap off that excess because I don't want it to be too much. I'm gonna do some on the back of my hand as well, because why not? And I'm just gonna start lightly setting the under eyes, and I'm gonna do just like her. I'm gonna try to stick just to my T-zone and right under the eyes. The only reason why I don't like setting with a brush personally is because I feel like sometimes the makeup gets taken up underneath. I don't know why. I do like setting with a brush like all over the face, but right under the eyes I feel like it's a lot better to set with a powder puff because it helps with the creasing a lot more, you know what I mean? But I do like the fact that she doesn't really use too much powder, it seems like, just under the eyes. That double wear must do her really, really well because I know she has super oily skin. Honestly, really like the way that my makeup is looking so far. I feel like setting my face with the brush though, it kind of did bring those hues back a little bit more under my eyes than I'm used to. But also we don't have concealer on, so I have to remind myself of that. On to the next babe. Okay, I love her makeup routine because it's like super simple and it seems like it's going by really, really fast. I mean, this is only like 11-minute video all put together. I mean, 11 minutes to get ready in the morning. Hello. And she's doing her little filming, so I know I had to take her a little bit more time, but thank you, KK, for filming it. You're a real one. Let's see.
From here, I just go straight into bronzer.
Yes! I need some color back into this face real bad.
Our drugstore right now, other than my...
We love a drugstore queen.
I feel like a foundation, you got a good foundation, you can really put anything on top of it.
Ah!
I'm supposed to use all the expensive stuff, and a girl's on a budget these days.
Me too, girl. Me too. Honestly, when I first started makeup, all I used was drugstore makeup, and I still to this day tried and true my freaking drugstore products. Like, some drugstore companies are just beating the prestige companies because their products are amazing and their prices are amazing, you know what I mean? And e.l.f. is definitely one of them. But y'all see what I mean, that she is just so like knowledgeable. Like, I feel like she knows so much about makeup because she's been playing with it for so long. Tell this girl that she needs an account. She needs to educate us, okay? I'm pretty sure she's been using a lot of e.l.f. lately.
The stores have to offer, and I've been impressed. I haven't noticed a real difference except on my brush. I like it.
I like it too. Your skin looks gorgeous.
Okay, I'm not good at this. Okay,
You're great at this. You're doing amazing.
They have become my clutch. These products are
e.l.f., we stand.
Primer infused matte bronzer in the color Tan O'Clock.
10 o'clock? Okay, let me see her. Okay, she's giving more cool tone than she's giving warm. I know that I gave her a few bronzers to try out, and she was like, these are a little bit too orange. She definitely likes more of a cool tone kind of bronzer, so let me see if I can find that. I do not have these e.l.f. ones, unfortunately, but honestly, after how much she's been raving about them, I definitely need to try to pick them up next time I'm at the store. I think the closest thing I'm gonna get to one of her bronzers, it's not drugstore either, but I think the closest thing I'm gonna get is one of these in the Smashbox Halo Sculpt things. I feel like they're more on the cool tone. This one right here specifically. This is where me and her differ a little bit, because when it comes to bronzer, I do like to have one that, I wouldn't want to say orange, but I like to be bronze when I'm using a bronzer, you know what I mean? I want it to be bronzy, I want it to be goldeny. I love a good bronzer. So honestly, it was kind of hard to find this. It's still a little bit more bronze, I feel like. I also kind of want to see what kind of brush she's using, because I usually use like a fluffy brush, but it is a little bit smaller so I can really get in my cheekbones. She has a really, really nice shaped face, whereas mine is super round, so I feel like I really have to like define where the cheekbones are, you know what I mean?
I think it's Sony Ericsson. I don't know.
Oh, that's a pretty fluffy brush. That is definitely a bigger, fluffier brush than I go in with. Let me find a brush that I'm looking for. Oh no, I just knocked over my powder. Of course I did. And honestly, the brush, it almost doesn't have like a round top to it. It has more of like a flatter kind of top. I don't know if I have a brush like that. I think this one will work. It's a little bit smaller than hers, I think, but I think this one will work. Let's see how she applies.
I'm not good at that.
Girl, you're amazing.
I just, this is when amateur hour comes in.
Me.
I'm just trying to create a little dimension on my face. But that's why I like the powders. They're much more forgiving, kind of build them up, right?
Oh, that's where we differ too. I feel like I like a cream product more than I like a powder. I mean, don't get me wrong, I go in with both of them, but I love starting my base with all cream products and then going in and layering powders on top of them. I don't know, but that's just me. Also, I feel like the cream products on drier skin, it's just like gonna dry you out less, you know what I mean, without all that powder on top of your face. But she is literally just swirling her brush in there and going straight in. I noticed that she started from down here. I usually start up here, but I'm gonna do it exactly how she does. I usually start from the top and work my way down, but honestly it kind of makes sense to start from the bottom and work your way up to make that dimension. She said this is when the amateur hour comes in. Honestly, girl, same. Because by the time I get to my base after I'm done with my eyes sometimes, I am just ready for a nap. I cannot imagine doing this all before work, y'all. I used to I used to get up early mornings, like before school, and do my makeup before school and stuff like that. But honestly, when it got to senior year, you're lucky if I rolled out of bed and put clothes on and I didn't just go to school in my freaking pajamas, because I did not have time for this. Oh, wait. This part's a little bit different too.
I kind of like, I remember like my first real makeup was like probably Bare Minerals.
Bare Minerals.
The whole like 3-step, like, that's basically what is ingrained in my head.
Honestly, same. I think it's ingrained in everybody's head. I noticed that she also kind of took it right here and went like this. I kind of forget about this part sometimes, like bronzing this part, or like, I don't even know. I kind of just like, I used to really take the bronzer and like attach it to my forehead bronzer as well, but now I kind of forgot about that. I really need to tie that back into my routine. The way that she's also like taking it up her cheekbone a little bit, like almost to where the blush would be, that's usually how I apply my bronzer too. I like to make sure that I'm blending it up and not down at all to really get the apple-like cheeks, okay?
I bronze the forehead, the forehead.
Me too, girl. The 6 head.
That is done. See, like, it's just bringing light back to the face.
No, seriously, as soon as you start applying bronzer and you start applying blush, oh my gosh, I feel like the light just comes back to your face. Every single time I just have foundation on my skin, I look a little scary to myself, I'm not gonna lie. I just love putting that color back into my face. It's so stunning and it's bringing all the dimensions back. Ah!
Oh, Caitlin, you could have grabbed it better angle, but this is what's working for me right now.
I love her.
I can redo any of this. I just was thinking about it, so I was like, oh my gosh, let me do this. I'm a little ahead of the ball.
Oh no, seriously, thank you so freaking much for this.
Primer infused matte blush.
Primer infused?
It's like a good coral.
Primer infused? I've never heard of that. Primer infused blush? Okay. I need that. She said it's like a coral shade.
Every day, just kind of.
And honestly, I love a coral blush. So, hold on. Let me find that real quick. We do have a drugstore blush. This one is from the Care Bears Wet n Wild collection. And I feel like this one, it's definitely more on the peak side, but it is giving me corally. And it's pretty close to the ColourPop, or to the e.l.f. one that she's using. So this is the one that I'm going to use. And she's definitely using a different brush. So I need to find a good blush brush. I honestly love to use a big fluffy brush for blush just because I love blush. Blush I usually go way too much with, and I don't even really care, honestly. I love blush so much. I think my aunt has like some of the prettiest cheekbones ever, so I definitely want to see how she applies it to her face so we could do it exactly the same.
Again, we're amateurs here, right? Like,
you are no amateur.
How much space, but again, you know your face better than anyone.
That's true, mamas. That's true. Paint the way you should, or you feel. Yes, ma'am. Listen to that.
You feel the most beautiful.
What makes you feel the most beautiful? Literally do your makeup however the hell you want. Okay. I really like her technique because she kind of starts right here just like with the bronzer and works it up, but she doesn't really get under the eyes right here. And I feel like usually when I do my blush, my space right here between my contour and my cheeks really is not that freaking big. Like a lot of people have a lot more cheek space, you know what I mean? So I kind of like take mine up, but I'm going to try really, really hard to keep this one right here on the apples. I feel like that's really what brings out her beautiful cheek structure, and I want that as well. So again, I'm just gonna start where she starts, like kind of right on the apples of the cheeks, and go up. This is a really cute color. I need to use her more. I feel like she even has a lot more space in between her nose and her cheeks, and I really don't. I mean, like, I got a big head, but I'm not working with a lot here. I'm gonna do it the same way on the other side, starting from the apples of the cheeks and working my way up. This is really cute. Like, it makes your cheeks look so round and like cute. I love it. Don't let this woman fool you though, saying that she's an amateur. This woman's been doing her makeup for a long time, and she taught me how to do my makeup, so amateur wear, okay? Give yourself some more credit, queen.
It's literally, I have to tell myself, do not put blush on your nose, because it's a millennial habit of just wanting to put it on my nose.
Girl, put it on your nose.
I want to. I still put it on my forehead a little bit.
Forehead? I want to see the forehead placement of the blush.
Eyelids, because again.
Eyelids!
I don't wear, look, I'm gonna spit on my chin.
Okay, so obviously she loves the blush a little bit everywhere. She's calling herself out, the millennials. Girl, no, I love to do that shit too. I used to do that a lot, like back in like 2020, 2021. I used to love brightening up my nose with some blush. It's so cute, honestly. So I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna kind of just wipe off this excess on the back of my hand, and I'm gonna do a little bit on my nose. And girl, put the blush on your nose. If you think it's cute, put the blush on your nose. We're gonna do a little bit on the forehead. I used to love the blush on the forehead trick. It just looks so pretty blended with your bronzer, and I feel like if you have like a pinky skin tone, you know what I mean, a red skin tone, the blush kind of just makes it blend all together a little bit better. And she said put it on her eyes, which I know why she said that, because my girl does not wear eyeshadow. My girl does not wear eyeshadow. KK! KK! One day I'm gonna do a YouTube video of me doing my aunt's makeup, because I need to do eyeshadow on this woman. Her lid space is freaking phenomenal. Do you see that? Okay. And I freaking love eyeshadow. If y'all know me, y'all know that literally my favorite part of makeup is eyeshadow. I have over 100 eyeshadow palettes. Eyeshadow is everything to me. And she does not wear eyeshadow! But that's okay. That's okay. She still looks like a queen even without it, okay? But I do like how she puts a little bit of blush on her eyes just to tie it back in with the makeup look, because honestly, I have some really like veiny eyes and stuff like that, so if I don't put anything on my eyes, it kind of just looks like I have makeup all over my face and my eyes were just left out to dry, okay? So I do like that she incorporates the blush onto her eyes just to like give it something on there, you know what I mean? Look, my girl's sabotaging me.
I don't wear eyeshadow.
I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding.
Every day, Keelan's going to work.
Corporate girlies for the win. Ooh, she looking flawless. Look at that skin though. Look at that skin. It's giving skin, mama. Y'all cannot tell me that her skin is not beautiful. Girl, it looks like a damn filter. What the fuck? I also don't think that she contours her nose either, which is another step that usually when I'm doing a full face of makeup, I never freaking skip. So this is really different for me, y'all. This is different. I'm still not mad at it though. I feel like this kind of makeup is doing a really good job at enhancing my natural features. Like, I'm not contouring too much. I'm not doing too much blush. Like, it's just doing a really good job at enhancing what I already got, and I love it. I really can't remember if she does anything with her brows, and I'm starting to freak out a little bit because we're getting towards the end of the video. Sometimes I regret cutting off the ends of my tails for my brows, but then I remember that I can do my brows any way that I want, and I literally do my brows differently all the freaking time, and I love being able to do that, so I don't really care. Plus, I have those brows that grow really weird. Like, my brows, they look so good, like they're gonna go out right, but my brows grow like right here. Like, they grow down, and I just feel like cutting them off, it gives me so much lid space and so much more creativity, room to work with. I love it. And honestly, I've had my brows like this, cut like this for a few years now, so I'm pretty used to them on my face. I'm used to them looking like this, and I feel like my family and everything, they're used to me looking like this. Sometimes I get a look from strangers like, where's the other half of your eyebrow? But to me, it just looks normal. Next, mamas, we're moving right along. You look amazing, girl.
So my eyebrows are crazy. I need to get them done.
My eyebrows are non-existent.
Kind of fill them in a little bit.
Okay.
Not really. I have been blessed with eyebrows where plucking days did not forsake me.
Was that shade? Was that shade? I'm just kidding. It looks like she's going in with that NYX brow gel, and I hear a lot of people talking about that one. That's really, really good. Let's keep going for a second.
They grew back. But I just kind of brushed this through to give it a little color. My hairs are light.
Me too, girl.
So.
Me too. Okay, let's find a brow gel to put in the brows. I really, really like the Milk one. The one that has, it's kind of like a tubing brow gel. I really, really like that one, but I feel like when I go in with that one, it's just a little bit too much color. And also it makes my brows kind of hard, so I'm gonna find a different one. I'm gonna go in with this Benefit Precisely My Brow Wax. It has a little bit of color to it, and I feel like this one really doesn't put too much color back into my brows, but it just gives me enough. So I'm just going to lightly bring this through the brows, and it doesn't really look like she pushes her brows up too much. She more so just does it to add some color. So I'm gonna try to keep the definition that I have in my brows right now. I feel like doing this alone really just does make a big difference in your brows though, especially if you have really nice, like, thick defined brows. All you really need is a brow gel, baby.
Back in the day, way too long on them eyebrows.
Oh my gosh, I still do. I do.
Oh my god, why didn't someone say anything?
I told y'all at the beginning of this freaking video, she's the first one that ever drew in my eyebrows, like, and she did them thick, mama. They were thick, but her eyebrows always did look good, and I feel like for the times again, like, big eyebrows were kind of it, you know what I mean? I hope and pray that I can find that picture of her filling in my eyebrows for the first time, because y'all gotta see it. Y'all gotta see it.
It was trending, it was hot, it was in.
Period. It was.
Eyebrows I'm talking about here, right?
Yes, we do. The chunky ones.
I just don't have time for that anymore. It's crazy.
Unfortunately, I do have time for that, because I swear, if my brows don't look good, then I won't have a good rest of the makeup day. Like, I swear, sometimes I will sit here and I will spend like a good hour or two just on the brows. Like, really ain't nobody got time for that. I need to get it together. Okay, I didn't see her actually fill in her brows at all. She just used the brow gel. So I think I'm just gonna leave it like this, honestly. Like, it looks pretty good. Obviously my eyebrows are not the longest, but I'm not mad at it. I mean, this is how I wear my face every single day. My eyebrows look like this every single day when I don't have makeup on. So I'm looking cute. I'm feeling cute. Let's keep going.
Okay, so this part usually freaks people out, but
oh, never.
I love eyelash curler.
Same. Let me grab it.
Me and this are BFFs.
Yes. Yes. Japanese. She's got the Japanese. I have this Kevin Kwan one, and I love it. The Japanese one is pretty good too, but this one is so freaking good. I love it so much. And you can also get refills of this red thing right here and replace it very easily, so you don't have to buy like a new eyelash curler all the time, you know what I mean? I love this one though, because it has a really good like curl to it.
They're saying some will jack up your eyelash.
Look, she's telling you.
It's in a curl.
That's the truth, girl.
Right now, my go-to
she ain't lying.
L'Oreal Panorama.
Okay, she's got the L'Oreal Panorama. I do not have that one, but I did get recently sent this one that I actually just tried out the other day, the Paradise Big Deal, and I was really excited about this. It made my lashes look really nice, so this is the one that we're going to use today. Make sure it's not waterproof or anything.
This one's good. This is probably my 5th bottle.
Oh, damn, she liked that.
It's gonna dry out fast, but I mean, I will say, like, I like it. 5 bottles.
Okay. I hope you like it. You bought 5 bottles of it, okay? I feel like a lot of mascaras dry out too fast, you know? Let's go ahead and curl these lashes. I can understand why an eyelash curler can freak some people out. My little sister said that she doesn't use an eyelash curler either, and honestly, for the longest time, I didn't use one, but now that I don't like wear a lot of fake lashes and stuff like that, I love to go in with this step just to give my lashes a little bit more curl. I already have the length, but I definitely need the curl. I wonder if she applies the mascara on camera. Ah, she says I'm not doing this on camera. Damn! Well, I wanted to see how she applied her mascara just because I wanted to see if she does the little trick that everybody else I feel like does. I love to take my mascara and like wiggle it back and forth just so that I can get the most amount of product on my lashes, you know what I mean? And I also feel like it helps separate your lashes a little bit better, like make them look very, very fluffy and separated. I love that technique. You know who taught me that technique? When I was like 13 years old, Adam Lambert, baby. He taught me that technique, period. We stand some Adam Lambert in this house.
Oh my god, I skipped a step.
No, I already started doing the mascara.
Wait, this is gonna be wet. I love a setting spray.
Ah!
My go-to right now is the good old Milani.
Milani! We stand Milani in this house. I'm pretty sure I'm the one that gave her that big ass setting spray.
Locks everything in, makes it again look more.
I love setting spray.
But I don't like the radiant finishes and stuff because
I do like a radiant.
So I end up looking radiant at some point of the day.
But I'm dry,
Like,
she's
this one
oily.
just kind of locks everything in. I feel like my makeup holds up really well.
Ooh, okay.
You'll see. Hold on.
She said, you'll see. Take a second. Well, I already low-key kind of messed up because I did not do my setting spray before my mascara, but we're going to go ahead and do that step now. And I actually do have this setting spray because I love Milani so freaking much. This is the Make It Last setting spray. It says it has up to 16-hour wear, and I guess my aunt wears it continuously, and she says that it does last, so I'm going to believe her, okay? Let's see how she sprays.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, she didn't even spray it on camera. It's okay. She looks like she drenched her face pretty freaking good, so I'm gonna drench mine pretty freaking good too. Oh my gosh, is my sprayer messed up? Boom, baby. And I have this little fan. Let's get her dry. I understand why she does the setting spray before her mascara, and sometimes I honestly just forget about setting spray when I'm doing my makeup, I'm not gonna lie. Especially if I'm not going anywhere, like if I'm staying home and I'm just doing filming, a lot of the times I forget about setting spray, but I do recommend doing your setting spray just like she did before your mascara, because sometimes those mascaras can bleed, baby. This baby used to be my tried and freaking true in high school. Maybe I need to go back to her. I love that big ass bottle of it you can get too. That baby would last me forever. Also, I think I messed up too because I'm pretty sure her telling me in the past that she does not wear mascara on the bottom lashes, so I don't know how the heck I'm gonna get all of this mascara off. Thank God I only did one eye though. Personally, me, I love mascara on the bottom lashes. My bottom lashes, I honestly like them more than my top lashes half the time. They just look so pretty. Oh, the skin looks glowy.
So I couldn't videotape myself and do it, but I counted, I don't know. I think I sprayed like 10 times, you know.
10 times? I don't think I sprayed 10 times.
Yeah.
Oh, she said she did like a I think I did a good enough setting spray. I think I did good enough. I'm usually pretty heavy on it when I do use it.
Doesn't it just look like...
Oh, it's
just
so
locks
pretty.
everything in?
You look stunning, woman. Stunning. Hello. Hello, gorgeous. Who is she?
Now we do the lashes.
Now she does the lashes.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Lash freaking goals. Do you say... Lash goals! My lashes used to look like that until I started ruining them with freaking lash glue and everything in between. But I was right. She does not wear mascara on the bottom lashes. I was right. I remember her telling me that like when I was in high school. Mama looks snatched.
I look like I actually have eyelashes. My eyelashes are just so blonde, so you can't really see them.
Girl, your lashes look so good. So damn good. Two coater? I didn't do 2 coats. I didn't do 2 coats. Maybe if I do a second coat, my lashes will look like that. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Second coat, baby. Give me KK lashes. Give me KK lashes. Oh. Oh, I feel like that kind of did something. I feel like that kind of did something. I need to separate my lashes a little bit, though. The only reason why I don't go in with more than 1 coat of mascara is just because of the clumpiness. I hate when my lashes look clumpy. But her lashes don't. Her lashes just look full and pretty. That really did do something though. That gave them a little bit more oomph. Damn, baby. Them eyelashes are eyelashing. Okay.
And this is it.
Oh, you look good, girl.
Put on a lip.
Oh, a lip?
I don't know what I'll put on. Stay tuned.
Ooh, stay tuned, y'all. I love a red lip on my aunt. I know that she doesn't really like red lipstick, but red lipstick on her is so freaking gorgeous. Oh, hey, gorgeous!
I ended up going with, I'm gonna do, for my lip liner, I'm gonna do...
Is that Milani again?
LA Girls.
No, LA Girls.
Lip.
I've never tried that.
Liner.
I've never tried the LA Girl lip liners. Y'all let me know if they're good. Well, she's using them, so I know they're good. Duh. She's way pickier with makeup than I am. You know what I mean? Like, she will tell you if a product works. Like, she will tell you if a product works or not. Most of the time, I can play around with different products and make it work for me, but she will straight up tell you if she just does not like a product, and I love that about her. I do not have that LA Girl lip liner, so I'm gonna try to find something similar. I found these two. I think this ColourPop one is gonna work the best, though. It's giving like a mauve-y nude.
It's like all day wear.
Okay.
That's pretty good. I mean, it makes it through my coffee and all that in the
morning. Okay. I need to try that.
What is the color of this one? Non-stop nude.
Non-stop nude.
And then the one that Beauty by Say gave me.
I love her. The shout out.
I have been using this every day since you've given it to me.
T.
Every day. That's an exaggeration, but it's not good too. Like, it's so easy. You'll see. I
gave her a few colors of the Milani lip stains because I think she's more into lip stains because it'll actually last throughout the day. You know what I mean? Like, she has a corporate job. She has a 9-to-5. So when she goes to work, she doesn't want to really worry about having to reapply her lipstick throughout the day. So these lip stains, she's really been loving them. I kept 2 shades for myself. So I have the shade, what is this? Mauve Mentality, and I also have the shade Mahogany Mami. This one is my freaking favorite. It is so pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in lightly with this lip liner. I mean, looking at her final product, it definitely looks like she has lip liner, but it doesn't look as defined as my lip liner usually is. I definitely did not pick out the right nude shade, but we're moving kind of in the right direction. Her shade is definitely a lot lighter than mine, but I'm going in with the Mahogany one. These are really, really freaking pretty, and they do last a long time. I love the doe foot of these the most, though. Oh, it's so easy to get the Cupid's bow. I don't know if she actually pats the lip stain or anything.
Hey, final look.
Ooh, baby!
It's 6:30 in the morning.
Oh, that's too early.
This is a bomb, though. I love that it's a lip
stain. It looks gorgeous on you.
Because I love the color. It's not sticky. It doesn't leave that, like, film on your lip. It really
love
does
it.
just, like, a lip gloss, little lip balm stuff. And it'll leave, like, a nice little color.
Ah, she's so cute.
Love you.
Love you! She didn't say anything about patting the lip stain or anything like that, so I'm gonna leave it like this, and y'all, this is the final look! What do we think? Y'all tell me right now, did I do my aunt justice? Did I? Are we looking cutesy like her? First off, isn't my aunt just absolutely stunning? Like, she's so freaking gorgeous, and honestly, all hail Queen KK, all hail KK in general for showing me makeup, for showing me the ropes in makeup, for literally helping me fall in love with makeup, literally finding what I wanted to do with the rest of my life. KK! She has been one of the most inspirational human beings to me. I need to stop right now because I'm gonna start crying. But it's true. I just get emotional because I'm an emotional person, but it's true. I love her so freaking much. I absolutely love this makeup today. I really think this is gonna be my new, like, go-to everyday makeup. Like, this is really pretty. I was not expecting to love it this much, especially with us having different skin and stuff like that, but I'm really loving this. Like, it's looking pretty. I really feel like I just, like, took the makeup today and did with makeup what you're supposed to do with makeup, just enhance your natural beauty. It looks absolutely gorgeous. The only thing I will say is I need some freaking mascara on my bottom lashes because I feel naked right here. I feel naked right here. Other than that, though, absolutely gorgeous. Like, I love this. Kay, you know what you're doing over there, girl. Who's calling themselves an amateur? She did send a little video of her after work, so let's watch.
And I put it on at, like, what time was that? 5:30 in the morning?
Yes.
It's now 4:30 in the afternoon.
Girl.
I mean, I don't think I
looking stunning.
You know,
looking stunning.
all day. Good laps. Definitely a little oily. You can see my marks for my sunglasses, but
She knows she look good. She know it too. Ah! I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. I mean, obviously, like she said, you can see her oils and stuff peeking through. With me, I feel like me wearing this throughout the day, you probably won't see my oils as much because I am super freaking dry, but I think it's gorgeous. Next time that I go out, I want to do my makeup routine exactly like this and see how it lasts throughout the day on me, because I think it's really gorgeous. I really like this blush placement too. I feel like it makes my cheeks look a little bit more fuller, and like, I just like it. My aunt's makeup is beautiful, but I did not expect it to work on me this well. I mean, obviously I did use a lot of different products than she used. I am so freaking excited with how my makeup turned out today. I am so freaking excited with how this video goes. I hope the editing goes well, and if it does, then it will be up in a couple of days, because I do have a declutter that I want to get up before this. But huge shout out to my Aunt KK for sending all those clips over, for giving me her little tutorial, because I love this. This is gorgeous. I cannot wait to try out some more makeup routines too. I'm gonna ask my other aunt, I'm gonna ask my sisters, and maybe even my mom. Like, I just love it, and I would really love to do some of my friends as well on Instagram and stuff like that. I would love to do that with them. That would be so freaking fun. Anyways, I love you beauties so freaking much. If you did enjoy this video and you want to let me know, make sure that you give it a big make sure that you give it a big thumbs up and leave me a pink heart emoji in the comments if you stay here to the end. I hope you beauties have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.